Hey, welcome back to Main Irish Angling TV. Today we're going to have a quick look at some of the new Taska range of luggage that's arrived in store. Now, Taska have been on the carp scene for a good while now, and they've been sort of reinventing the wheel on a few things and innovating on a few others. I really like Taska gear. I'm a big fan, and I think it was me who probably told Derek to get looking at the Taska range in the beginning. So what we're going to look at today are two different items on the luggage range, and also we're going to have another look at something else in a second. We'll get to that in a minute. Basically what we have is the Taska brew kit, and we have the Taska cook carry bag. Now the brew kit is designed for, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's designed for a guy who's fishing a quick overnighter or a day session, and he wants to bring something that's small and light and handy and pretty much contain all his brew gear. So in the main compartment you can fit a kettle, a packet of biscuits, a stove. On the side here you've got a nice big side pouch here, and basically you can put in your coffee, your sugar, all your miscellaneous bits and pieces. And what's really dinky about the other pouch on the other side is it's silver lined in that thermal lining property thing, and basically there's enough room to put in a big thing of milk and also a ice pack. Now what you can do if you're doing an overnighter, you can fill that with a smaller thing of milk and then also put in maybe a packet of bacon, packet of sausages for the morning time if you're that way inclined, and an ice pack, and it'll keep everything nice and cold till the next morning, even in warm temperatures like we have out here today. Very, very dinky piece of kit. The main compartment, as I said, is actually really capacious. As I said, it fits a full kettle. I've got all the bits and pieces. I mean, you can pretty much fit anything you're going to need for a brew up in there, and also a few miscellaneous items. It's retailing at just shy of the €40 mark. I think it's $39.99, and all in all, it's really, really well made, really well designed, and the stitching is second to none. It's going to last you a lifetime. So that's the brew kit, really handy piece of kit. Now this particular piece is the actual cook bag. Now this is designed for a guy who's more session fishing. This is retailing at €114, which is quite a steep price, but what you're going to get for your money is absolute, utter, unadulterated quality. Taska have sort of taken on board all the other sort of carry-all systems out there on the market. They've had a look at them and try to identify the weaknesses. Now, I've owned different sort of systems for carrying my food to the lake and my cook gear, and most of them are, you know, they're not cheap, and they tend to be quite expensive, and I've found all of them to be left a little bit wanting. I've had Shimano, I've had Fox, I've had a few different ranges over the years, and as I say, most of them have let me down in some shape or form. The cutlery tends to be very plasticky handled with a bit of kind of metally things at the front, and they don't tend to last very long. They're not exactly dishwasher proof, you know. The front pouch on this particular bag houses all your cutlery. It houses 2 plates, a chopping board. You've got a towel, you've got 2 stainless mugs, and you have then 2 shakers here, which can be either for sugar or it can be for salt, pepper, whatever you want. The difference with the knives and forks, if I take out a typical fork, they're proper forks. There's none of this plasticky, handly stuff that can break or let you down or sort of not be very dishwasher proof. And it comes with 2 teaspoons, 2 dessert spoons, 2 forks, 2 knives, and then, as I said, it also comes with these 2 very, very well made plastic plates, which tend to be a little bit more durable than the other ones that I've been using in the past while. And a nice little chopping board to boot. That's your front pouch, and as I said, all the zips and all the components are really, really well made. You've got 2 side pouches here for, again, your stove, your bits and pieces. Now come to the top. The top has actually got a bit of a table here. It's a hard top, so you can actually use it for putting, you know, all your dinner plates on while you're cooking. Very, very handy. Very capacious inside, will house a lot of food, pans, pots, bits and pieces that you need. So all in all, a really, really well thought out piece of kit, and it's kind of more designed, as I said, for the session angler. But you know, when you have it in its entirety, It doesn't weigh a ton unless you're carrying some really serious food. On the bottom, it's that real heavy duty material, and it's got the studs there to keep it from wearing out and scuffing along. Taska have a great track record on this stuff, and they really are bringing out very, very well made, innovative stuff. And as I said, they have reinvented the wheel along the way. They've taken known ideas and just made them better. I'm a big fan, and this is on my hit list. This is going to be something I'll be purchasing. Now, the last thing we're going to look at is something that Taska again have kind of come out with. This is a neoprene gas canister holder. Now, why would you need something like this? Well, I actually use these, and I've yet to sort of work out whether they actually do make an improvement. In the summertime, you don't have to worry about gas, but come winter, you really need to have some sort of neoprene sock on them because the gas canisters, being low pressure, in the cold, they stop working and you run into trouble with them. Fox have been doing this one here. This is one of my ones. And the thing I don't like about it is it has this drawstring system here at the front. And the reason why I don't like that is because when you're trying to wind on the actual appliance, this actually gets caught up as you're wrapping it around, it gets twisted and then gas is escaping and it's a bit of a nuisance. The neoprene on this is reasonably thick, but it's not quite as thick as the one on the Taska. But the Taska have a completely different system in is that you zip these off and you pull out your can. You can put them on like so, it comes out through the top and then you just zip them back on. As I said, as to whether they make an actual difference in keeping the temperature of the tin down or up for, you know, higher pressure in very cold conditions, I don't know. But they do make the can look an awful lot better than just a bare can. It looks a lot more carpy, and let's face it, that's what it's all about. So if you're in the market for these, I think these are retailing just shy of €14 a piece. I think they're a steal for that, and well worth having in your armoury. I have two of the Fox ones which are going to get relegated to the bin, or whoever wants them I'll give them to. And I'm actually going to, I've already bought one of these, I'm going to buy another one as soon as I can so that I have two gas canisters with me at all times, full to the brim and with these nice little socks on. Absolutely a nice piece of kit from Taska. So this has been MIA TV. I'm Jerry, and we'll catch you in the next video.